Hi, good morning, ma'am.
गुड मॉर्निंग मनोलिनी जी। कैसे हो आप?
All well.
ग्रेट ग्रेट।
So, ma'am, how long is this session going to be?
It'll be approximately 1.5 hours.
Okay, okay.
So until people are joining in, just tell me how many of you have heard about graphology as a subject or handwriting analysis as a subject. So Menaka, I know because you are already working as a handwriting coach. Avni, yes, I know because you are my student.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Hi, ma'am.
Why don't you share your experience, Avni? You're a new graphologist. How has it been?
Hello. Am I audible?
You are audible, but I can't see you.
Okay. Just
Mhm.
yeah. Hi, everyone. Hi, ma'am.
Hi, Avni. Bolo.
So, graphology is like a vast subject and it's very interesting. And Vasudha ma'am is amazing teacher. She guide me a lot. In fact, till now she's guiding me what to do, what to not to do. So yeah, I'm very grateful. And it helps me to identify my personalities, which I don't know. Even I can understand my matlab, signature, what is wrong with that. So I'm improving myself through that. So yeah, it takes pretty little time, but yeah, it's good
Yeah.
overall.
And you also discovered working with kids, right? You started analyzing yourself as a teacher and how you can help kids to improve it.
Yeah, matlab, I'm planning to start.
Yes.
Start.
So
Yeah.
Avni is been planning to start to work with kids. Yes, Menaka.
Yes, ma'am. Graphology, all of this is biology, but like that only our life graph, what is going in our mind, that is the graphology. So how to release means through our handwriting and signature will show the our personality, our strength and weakness and more. Even health also, wealth also. So graphology is the one of the tool for our life. But nowadays technology is improved, but all are neglecting for handwriting. Please don't neglect, because this is our what is going on our subconscious minds. It is a blueprint of our handwriting, what our thinking pattern. So this is the main tool, ma'am. So why I joined means I want to know about signature little more. I am confused, but already I am doing handwriting analysis for first level. I keep my customized
Method.
sessions, first
Yeah.
level, second level. So I will also analyze handwriting on giving one paragraph and signature. So I will guide them little more letters, or I will guide.
Very nice, very nice. Yes, Shailaja.
Ma'am, I too knew about this earlier itself, but did not join any sort of course. But still, to certain extent, how to write T, how to write I and dot on that. To some extent, I have an idea, but didn't join any course. Learned it through curiosity.
Okay.
But thankful to you for giving this session. So on the day which has made given me chance to join, because
Yes.
today I'm free, I'm at home. Thank you very much, ma'am, from the bottom of my heart. Thank
Welcome,
you for all your
welcome.
other courses too, but I cannot join at the night time because even these sessions,
Yes,
if
yes,
they're at
I
the
am
night,
aware about that.
yeah, if it is at night, I can't join. And even if it is at daytime, only when I have a holiday, I can join, ma'am. But still, thankful, ma'am, to you. Thankful for every small thing you have given to me, for all your
Thank,
ideas, for all your time. Thank you a lot.
thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, Menaka.
Ma'am, I want to know about more and more also from your side. So I want to more help in this side also. So already I am given for police staff graphology training also. So they are
Okay.
very happy. But I still more I stuck for more information to learn.
We'll learn that.
Yes,
So
friend.
let's start. I think let's start. We will let other people join in whenever they want to. So okay, just give me 1 minute. Before we start, I will just stream this on the Facebook. Okay, we are not able to do it. Fine. So we heard a lot about graphology. Let's understand what is graphology. सबसे पहले तो let's understand who is this for. I will take this webinar in English because we have Jeff who's joining us from Malaysia and he doesn't understand Hindi. So who is this for? Who should be learning graphology? It's a workshop which is for every individual. It's for everybody who is seeking personal growth. It's for every parent who wants to make their children better because it is one of the tool which is going to help you to make your child a better human being, a better individual for life. This is for all the teachers and educators who want to help the slow learners, who want to help जो चाहते हैं, they don't want everybody to suffer. So this can add more value to everybody's life, wherein the teacher can add more value to dyslexic kids, to slow learner kids, to ADHD kids, which is why a teacher and every educator should do this course. HR professionals for employee profiling. So they will be able to identify where the employee can work better. What is the department? What are his skill set? How can he do better hiring if somebody is into HR? Every coach, counselor, and therapist, because graphology is one of the tools which tells you about your blind spot, which no other modality tells. This is one of the plus points in graphology that it gets into your root cause and it can identify your blind spot. It's a spot that you are not aware. It's a strength about yourself which you only don't know, which you have never discovered about your life. All the entrepreneurs to understand their team dynamics so they can get this done for their team, where they will understand how is their team working, what is the relationship of the team members. Students for improving focus and confidence, and anyone who's curious about learning the science of handwriting and personality. Now, who is this not for? It's not for the people who are seeking quick fixes, who don't want to work on themselves, and they are looking for quick fixes. They are not open for self-reflection, so they don't have acceptance to their mirror self, because handwriting is the x-ray of your subconscious mind. So it will tell you the truth that you don't know about yourself, and if you don't have self-acceptance, you will not be able to change yourself. All those individuals who are just making fun of handwriting and who think that this is entertaining and not education. All those people who are very skeptical, that they don't want to change, they are okay in their comfort zone, they don't want to learn new things, they don't want to try new methods, it's not for them. All those who are unwilling to practice regularly, because it is handwriting, it needs regular practice, it needs regular time that you need to dedicate for your own self. And anyone who is not serious about self-improvement. So let's do a small exercise. Everybody has pen and paper, सब लेके आए हैं, right? Pen and paper. So what I want you to do is switch on your video in case if you are comfortable, it will look nice to be on the video. What you do is, I want you to write your name on the book. Once you have written your name on the book, now I want you to close your eyes and write blindfold the same name that you have written. So close your eyes and write your name again. So even everybody is done with the exercise, you've written your name, then you close your eyes and you have written your name. Just let me know in the chat box. Any letter, however you want to write. And using closed eyes, you will again write the same name that you have written. Then Jayashree ji, Menaka is in, Bharati ji done, Shailaja is writing. Try it, Bhavani ji. So all of you wrote your name, and then with closed eyes also you have written your name. Your alphabet formation is going to be exactly same. Just the line will go cross or your name will go little ahead, little down, but the alphabets that you have written is exactly the same. Why this happened? Because we all went to school, we all learned same ABCD, same 1 2 3 4, but our handwriting is different because our hand is only the medium. Likhta kaun hai? Who writes? The brain. Who writes? The brain, and the hand is on the medium. So that is why handwriting is also called as brain writing. So even if you're closing your eyes, you're going to write the exactly same alphabets. So many people tell me that, ma'am, these days we don't write. In meeting, I write very fast. When I'm not in meeting, my handwriting is very beautiful. So that is what happens. When you're in meeting, you are in the grasping mode. You want to grasp more and more, and you don't want to miss on the point, so you write fast. Now, before we move ahead, I will take an opportunity to introduce Yana's Healing Studio. Before we move ahead and before I introduce, let's everybody imagine that we are a half glass. Only when I imagine I'm a half glass, I can make it full. I can absorb more knowledge. The moment I say that I know everything, I am putting a block to my learning. The moment I say I know everything, I won't be able to take in new knowledge inside me. So let's everyone be half glass. And let me introduce Yana Sailing Studio, your life transformation partner. It's led by divination expert Siddhi Shah and a spiritual energy activation course. We are a trusted name for the world of intuitive healing and spiritual guidance. We always make sure that we provide expert guidance and support accurate readings, powerful healing solutions, which help you for the life, and it's exactly what you need. We have seen proven results with Siddhi's healing. A world-class healing system is what Siddhi wants to develop with Yana's Healing Studio. She's also the founder of Celestial Dragon Healing System, and we know that she is one of the pioneer for Dragon Reiki, Dragon Healing System, and many other practices that she's doing. She has been into this industry for 7+ years and has done dedicated research. She has herself mastered more than 100+ healing modalities. We currently are offering more than 50 spiritual workshops for everybody, trained more than 3,000 students to start their spiritual journey. We've also seen that many of the people who book the readings are getting one session breakthrough. They're getting breakthrough in one session. We also make sure to be having and supporting to successful transformation in relationship, finances, and so many things in just one session. Our mission is to empower 10 million people to resolve life challenges by unlocking their inner potential, and we are very happy that we've already crossed 11,000 so far. We have one more. We have one more category, Shri Karya Siddhi. It's a gateway to your spiritual fulfillment. So we do a lot of attunements, online pujas, online spiritual services, Havan, energy attunements, and many more. It's one stop for all your energy products, crystal products, essential oils, and many more. Now, some of you have come to this workshop for the first time, so I'm going to take a moment to introduce my own self. This is one of the pictures where I had given a talk on how handwriting really helps you to redefine your destiny, to reshape your destiny. I am Vasudha. I've been associated with Siddhi since quite a few months now, have taken many workshops over here. Some of you have already been a part of some of my workshops, have had personally more than 3,200 plus people by teaching, coaching, readings, healing, and so many things. So today I'll be sharing it on graphology, which is my favorite subject. I really love graphology, and I started my career as a graphologist. So it's very, very, very dear to me. And I'm sure you're going to have amazing, amazing breakthroughs yourself when I tell you about each aspect of handwriting. So if you feel that some of your family friends are teachers, schools, or anyone who would want to attend this webinar, please share them the link which I provided in the Zoom chat. Well, now, what are we going to learn today? We are going to learn what is graphology, how can it be used in practical life. Now, every subject has its own limitations. So, graphology also has certain limitations. So, we would learn about it. We will learn why handwriting is important for children and even adults. We would learn some aspects like margin, zone, slant, signature, upcoming programs, Q&A, and then we will end the session today. So are you excited? Shall we learn more about writing? You've already done one exercise where you saw on how you're writing the same alphabets using closed eyes as well. So let's start by learning what is graphology. It's a new word. Many people don't understand what is graphology. So I will make it simplified for you. The science, let's understand science of graphology. Now, this is your subconscious mind. And we have handwriting. So we always write with a pen. And you should always hold your pen at the tip. You should always hold the pen with 3 fingers only. You will not use the 4th finger for the extra support. Now, if you see somebody using 4th finger as extra support, then that person will have difficulty in becoming independent in his life, in his or her life. They will always need extra support in their life. They need extra motivation. They can't do things by themselves. So this method is called as dynamic tripod method, and it's very, very, very important to hold your pen this way. Now, what happens whenever you are speaking, your brain cells which gets activated are only up to 20%. And when you write, 80 to 90% of your brain cells get activated. Why does this happen, that why 80 to 90% of the brain cells would get activated just by writing? Because our thumb and index finger, when I'm writing, it gives certain acupressure, and we have our brain chakras on all the fingertips. So you must have seen students doing exercises, right? They do exercises like this. It's called as brain gym. You will see some exercises like this. So this is how we activate our brain cells. And which is why I always say, ink it when you think it. Why they say you should write affirmations, you should write manifestation, you should write your goals. Because when you write, the impulse is created in your subconscious mind. Why they say you write all your fears and burn the paper, and you start feeling better after you have written all your fears and you've burnt the paper, because it creates the impulse in your subconscious mind and it activates your brain cells. So you start getting new ideas. Graphology is a science of analyzing human mind with the way they write. It may be writing, it may be drawing, it may be doodling, it may be anything that the person is doing with the hand. We can analyze using the science of graphology. We can also identify ailments, the psychosomatic disorders. We can identify through handwriting, and we can also correct them using handwriting. I cured my hyperacidity with only change in some alphabets within 40 days. I didn't have to take any medicine. What are the usage? How can we use it in our practical life? सबसे पहले, it helps you for self-discovery. You need to practice it to know what is your mirror self and what is that you're looking for. What is that you want in your life? Second, to know others. If we teach this science to our kids. If we tell them how to write, we can have them make good friends. We can tell them to stay away from the liars. We can tell them to stay away from the harsh speakers. We can tell them to stay away from the people who bully them. They will just understand them by looking at the writing. Second, a thought for recruitment. If you are a human resource person, if you are a talent acquisition expert, you would learn how to correctly recruit the person. What is his talent? Is he really capable for certain departments? It will help you for career and child development. You can make your child a better person by just making and correcting their writing. It will help you for forensics. So you must have seen CID, one of the favorite serials which many people must have seen who are born in 80s, 90s. So you must have seen they analyze writing with the magnifying glass. They see the proof. So all of this can be done. Criminal offenses, we can identify criminal traits. So we will come to know who has criminal tendency. And criminal tendency doesn't mean that they are going to do a robbery or anything. We will come to know if they have a criminal mind. So, for example, if a boss has a criminal mind, he or she can misuse the person's talent. They can tell unnecessary favors to do for the women or whoever it is. So we can stop that. We'll come to know if somebody is going to do a domestic violence, so we can help a person to come out of the toxic relationship. You can check for compatibility. Just the way you match your horoscope for the marriage, you can also match handwriting and signature for a boy and a girl before marriage. It can be business, it can be personal. It will help you for transformation, physical health, and mental health. So many usage only in one modality. Now, what is the importance of writing in digital age? Why should I be writing? I have laptop, I have tablet, so many things I can do. It activates your brain. If your brain is not active, you will feel lazy. You will feel that you're not working. You will start procrastinating, and you would feel very, well, not motivated. You won't feel motivated if your brain is not activated. It improves the fine motor skills. So it also helps your finger chakras to be activated. So it improves your fine motor skill. It improves the hand-eye coordination. So it makes our hand-eye coordination better. It makes our concentration better. It improves our focus. We will be focused on everything that we want to do. And it also helps for cognitive ability and much more. So it will enhance our intelligence quotient. It will help to enhance the IQ. Now, what are the disadvantages on the other hand? People who don't write properly, you see the writing that I have on the screen. Even if you're not a graphologist, you would understand about the person's mind that he is completely scattered, lack of focus. They can't do multitasking. They can work only on one task at a time. They will have weak grasping power. They won't understand what exactly is happening and they won't be able to grasp it properly. Very poor body language. So they won't dress up nicely. The body language is going to be very poor. And the walk is going to be very poor. Very poor self-esteem. The self-esteem, self-confidence is going to be very poor. They can't express themselves. Introvert. They love to stay by their own. They like their own company with very selective friends. Poor communication and much more. They will not be able to communicate what they want to. They won't be able to express what they want to. Now, what are the limitations of graphology? Graphology can't tell us the age of writer. So by looking at the handwriting, you can't tell he is 13-year-old, 14-year-old, 40-year-old. You can't tell that. We won't be able to tell if they are a male or a female. We can't identify if they are right-handed or left-handed. And we won't be able to know if they are from which nationality, caste, or religion. And we can't predict the future of the writer because graphology is more about the study of your mind mindset, behavior, culture that you have. And we can't say what is the present occupation of the writer, what are they working on. So let's start by learning margin. So what is a margin? Supposing if this is a page, the left side of the page is called as left margin and the right side of the page is called as right margin. The left side of the page will tell us about the family, the writer's family, environment, what is his social life, what is his cultural life, what is the community, how much connected he feels about the teachers, guru, mentors, relatives, neighbors, and some of the events, past events. So left margin is all about the past and the roots. The right margin is about the future. Now you will ask me that, ma'am, you said we can't predict the future of the writer. So we are not going to predict the future of the writer, but we are going to see how is he an opportunist? Can he grab the opportunity? Is he a risk taker? Can he make better choices in life? And is he a good decision maker? So now you're not even checking the handwriting, and without checking the handwriting, you can tell about so many things just by looking at the page. सब camera off करके बैठे. Can I request everybody to switch on the camera, whoever feels comfortable? See, it is energy exchange. I'm giving you some knowledge, and in return, you're giving me some exchange by keeping yourself on the camera. And in this way, you'll be able to grasp better. Okay, so now let's see some of the examples. The first sample over here on the left side is a sample of narrow left margin. Narrow left margin is, if you see, he has left very little space on the left side. So this is called as narrow left margin. Now people who have narrow left margin, how many of you first have narrow left margin? Let me know in the chat box and then I will tell the traits. Okay, Bharti ji doesn't have narrow left margin. How many of you have narrow left margin? Do you think when you're writing, you leave very little space on the left side? Okay, so nobody has it. Let me tell you traits. In case if you see someone leaving very little space on the left side, that means the person is more attached with his past. So he will have difficulties in letting go. He is very much attached to his culture. He is very much attached to his family. I had showed you the figure that the left margin will represent all about his past, the environment and everything. So if the margin is very narrow, that means he is having great difficulty to accept the new opportunity. He will have restriction. He won't be able to make good decision. But we have to check how the right margin is. He gets attached to the events in his life. Marriage anniversary, very important. Birthday, very important. Family's birthday, very important. Family's wedding, very important. So he has lost himself. He is occupied with so many things related to family, friends, social life, and so much. And after this, he will feel, the person or the writer will feel that I am not doing anything in my life. I'm not moving ahead. I am stuck in a loop. Now this on the right image is called as folded paper margin. So I just told the person you have to write. I didn't tell them that you have to fold the paper, but they have folded the paper. So it's called as folded paper margin. Now for folded paper margin, whenever you see a writer who is writing like this, they have very strict rules at home like military. Dinner on time, lunch on time, breakfast on time, school on time, tuition on time. So they have strict rules like military at home. And because of the strict environment, there is also a possibility that the family may tell them that go for government service. Why are you looking for private job? They will always feel more connected to the government jobs. and one of their family member will always be in a government job. I've analyzed many handwritings and have done the case study, and it has come out to be true. Does anyone has folded paper margin here?
Yes, ma'am.
So do you agree with the traits I mentioned, Bharti ji?
Uh,
A strict environment or government job?
I am in the government job. I mean,
You are in
but
government.
strict 50% correct.
Okay.
50 to 75%.
Great, great. So, Meeta, whoever has folded paper margin, so one of the things is either the writer or some of the family member will be in a government job, and they will have a strict behavior at home, like maybe, dinner on time, come on time. So they won't be having lot of independency at home. The environment at home will be little strict. Now on the left side, what you see is called as rigidly straight left margin. So rigidly straight left margin means when you see this, the person has tried to maintain the balance in the straight margin. Folded paper margin is when a person folds before write. So as a graphologist, I don't tell them that you have to make a margin, but they fold the paper themselves. That is folded paper margin. Now, in this type of sample where we see that the person has tried to maintain the straight left margin, they will be very organized. They will be very organized in their work. They will be very organized in their mind. They would know exactly when to talk, what to talk, what to do, where to do. When will I get connected to my parents? When will I be with my friends? When will I be with my teachers? When will I go to social margin? So they will be organized in all of this. But what will be the weakness of it? They are little rigid. So they won't be able to change. They can't accept the change very easily. Even though they are organized, but they will not be very open-minded when it comes to changing themselves. Now the next sample that I have here is zigzag. The person has written zigzag. It looks like this. So this is called as zigzag left margin or baby left margin. So people who have baby left margin are also very shopaholics. They like shopping a lot. And sometimes they don't have control on spending money. So they are little spendthrift. They will be a little moody. The straight left margin are organized and baby are exactly opposite. They are disorganized. They won't be able to organize themselves properly. If they decide to clean their wardrobe today, they'll take their own time. Their mood keeps changing, their mind keeps changing. Nothing in their mind remains constant. So they also constantly overthink. No margins. On the left side, I have a sample where there is no margin. The person has occupied left, right, everything. Top, bottom, everything. So these are super workaholic person. They want to keep themselves busy all the time. A4 size paper will determine 24 hours of the day. So if I divide this paper in 3 parts, like morning, afternoon, and evening, you see that the person has written in each section. So they are busy all day. They are very workaholic, and if they can't sit idle. They have this nature that they can't sit idle. And this adds up to their stress. Now, this is a sample where we have widening left margin. So the margin is increasing. It started from less and then it got increasing. So it's widening left margin, very wide. So these people don't want to be attached with their past. They will be someone who would want to go always outside their hometown and work. They want to stay, they don't want to stay near their parents, near their culture. They are very ambitious. They want to move abroad, go abroad and work, go outside and work. And they will always move away from the responsibility also sometimes. Now the right margin. So this is wavy right margin. The right margin is wavy. This is where it means that the person will be moody when it comes to work. He may take some opportunities he may ignore. And then he thinks that nothing is coming to me, nothing is coming in my hand. And decision making is also very poor. He won't be able to decide correctly on what he wants to do. This is widening right margin. So here the person will move away from the risk. He will not even attempt anything and then start cribbing that I am not able to do anything. Nothing comes to me. But he is not an opportunist. He is not a risk taker. He doesn't have a risk appetite. He is only moving away from what is coming ahead. He has, and somewhere it is also showing that he has insecurities regarding the future, insecurities regarding the opportunities. This is narrow right margin. So here the person is a risk taker, very courageous. He knows how to take the opportunities, how to grab them, who should I connect. He is well aware about it. He is quite focused on future. He is a futuristic person. He's thinking about future, what to do, what not to do. Right crush margin. So right crush margin means you see here he's written till the end of the page. And it's crushing here. It's crushing at the end. So this is called as right crushed margin. Such writers are very rash drivers, very rash in decision making, and they may also be accident prone. What is accident prone? It happens right when you're just walking, कुछ तो hurt हो जाएगा, चलते चलते गिरना, कुछ ना कुछ लगते रहना. That is accident prone. So these writers, they cannot be very good drivers. They cannot be very good decision maker. And if you ever want to hire a driver and if you see he has crush margin, you have to put lot of discipline. So now, in our school, we never actually started writing on the plain paper. We always started writing on the ruled page. So let me open the whiteboard. In the rule page, we always have red line at the left, which is called as LOC, line of control. So the rule page is telling you what you have to do, from where you have to start. And which is why a graphologist always says that you have to write on plain paper, because we want to see your free flowing thoughts. We don't want somebody to tell you from where you should write. And they also have a margin at the top. These are line of control. Just tell you that you need to start writing only after the margin. You can't write before that. So you should always try practicing on plain paper, because then your thoughts are free flowing. Now, what is zones? Let's study zones. When we started writing in our school on the red and blue lines, so we had 4 lines like this. All of us start writing in this book only. When we start writing using this book itself. Now in this book, when I write A, L, Fine. The upper portion is called as upper zone, the upper two lines. Middle one is called as middle zone, and the last is called as lower zone. This is how our handwriting is divided into zones in the same way as human body. So if I draw a human figure, just ignore my digital drawing. I'm not very good at drawing. I'm only good at analyzing. So if we have a human figure, so the upper part of the body belongs to the upper zone. The heart chakra until our genitals is middle zone. And all the lower part after from our legs will represent lower zone. So this is how we can identify what is the health problem, because just as handwriting, we have also divided our body into 3 zones, and it tells us exactly on why which part has a problem. This is how it is. So upper zone is all about intellectual. It's about reading. It's about academics. It's about education. Middle zone is all about your daily life, what you do every day, social and emotional life. Lower zone is all about material, name, fame, success, sensuality, leg pain, and all of this. So let's understand each zone one by one. Now, upper zone indicates our mental read. So if you see the sample that I have posted, you see the way the person is writing. They are writing more into upper zone. The alphabets are going more into upper zone. So this shows that the writer has an inclination towards creativity, very good with imagination, very good with visualization. He's someone who has lot of morals, he has values in life. He's someone who will always operate out of higher self, higher consciousness. The more better and longer our upper zone are, the person will be able to perform better in this area, in intellectual and development, and they are someone who will always focus on self-development. So when you write, just observe which zone is dominant. Anyone over here who has dominant upper zone? जिनका handwriting बहुत ऊपर ऊपर ही जाता है and they have dominant upper zone. Just let me know in the chat box. Kosha. Can you show your handwriting, Kosha? Meeta, okay. You can just share your handwriting in the chat box, Zoom chat. The next is middle zone. Now, middle zone is all about day-to-day activities, social, emotional life. It includes our basic necessities, roti, kapda, makan, food, warmth, shelter, and the day-to-day activities that the person does. Now, you see here, even if G is a lower zone alphabet, but the person has written it only in the middle zone. The size of the G is not as it has to be in the lower zone. When he is writing B, he has written a short stem. It's not even reaching the upper line. So this is called as middle zone writing. Whenever we see this kind of writing, it means that the person is giving more importance to his day-to-day activities. He is not thinking about what is going to happen in future, but he is only worried about his immediate fulfillment. Immediately I have house to stay. Immediately I have food to eat. I have a shelter. I have a warmth. I have good relationship. Now I have friends. He's only focused on what is happening day to day. Day to day emotional, physical, social needs. He is not worried about what happens. The next zone. So how many of you have middle zone? I had middle zone earlier, but now I have middle and upper zone. Jayaji, okay. Lower zone. Now, lower zone is all about material benefits, physical, material desire. Here, the person's focus is more on money, name, fame, success. He will have different type of frustrations. If the money is not coming, the person will feel frustrated. If the occupation is not fulfilled, the person will feel frustrated. If the person is not able to give fulfillment to the partner, he will get upset. He will get upset. Just give me a minute. If he sees that my business is not running, clients are not coming, the person will get frustrated. So if you see this handwriting, look at the lower zone. It is all getting entangled in different alphabets. Extended alphabets. So here, it's their focus is more on material desires. The more and more fame, name, money they get, they are going to be more happy. This is what the person's subconscious mind thinks. Now let's learn about slant. So slant is nothing, but it's an emotional reaction. It's the response that the person gives for any situation in his life. So it's all about expression. We will come to know if the person is expressing or is he suppressing or is he controlling emotions. I'm sorry, just give me a minute. My neighbor has come. She's a small neighbor, 2-year-old. Yeah. So she is this writer. We'll come to know the way they write, the way the slant is. We will come to know that how is their childhood been? How are they been brought up by the parents? So this is how the slant will be. If the person has a straight writing, it's called as a slant. And they will always hold their emotions. They will not express completely. If the person has slightly rightward slant, which is AB slant, they will slightly balance their emotion. So they will express when they want to, they will not express when they don't want to. When it moves further to the right, more the right, they become more and more impulsive, over expressive, and some of them will also become maniacs. So they don't know what is happening, why are they behaving the way they are behaving. The more and more towards the left side, it's all about suppression. They are not going to, they are super introvert. So Iceland, these writers are more, they live in present. They are super practical, logical, analytical thinkers. And they have a mentality like a commando. They are that independent. Their mind rules over the heart. Very selective talker. जितना सवाल पूछेंगे उतना ही जवाब देंगे. They won't talk even a word more. Who has B slant? Slightly towards the right. This is a very good slant to have in a handwriting for everybody. Be it children, be it adult, सबके लिए this is a recommended slant to have. This makes you a good listener. So for all occult practitioners, this is the slant we need to have. Because you need to listen to your clients if you're a counselor. You have excellent communication skills if you have a B slant. You will create intense emotional bonds. So you will have people who are your friends for lifetime. Your friends will not keep changing. They are little social, they like to meet their friends, they like to go out, and they also have everything within their own boundaries. So it's not like they will go for parties, so they are not controllable. It's not like that. If somebody is into sales profession, then they should also have this slant because they will be able to explain the product or business better. Is it interesting? Is the subject interesting?
Yes, ma'am.
C slant. So these people express more than required. And they also have this impulsive habit. You will never know when their mood will change. And they always want someone's shoulder to cry on. They will always find someone who will give them their shoulder to cry on. F slant. Jitna left mein jayega, the person will suppress his thoughts. So it's also observed that people who have left slant, they take responsibility as an elder child, even when they are not an elder child. They take so much of responsibility, and the responsibility comes to them at a very young age. Right from the young age, they start taking family responsibilities. You will never be able to read their mind because they will never express. And they always think that the other person should understand me. Why should I express? Why can't he understand me? They are my brother and sister. Why will they not know about me? Why can't they understand what food I like, what song I like, which movie I like? Why should I tell them? So they feel other people to understand them. But is it possible, are we antaryami, that without you telling me, I will come to know what is going on? Unless I'm a mind reader, telepathy reader, or I'm a graphologist where I see the handwriting and I come to know. Now let's learn a little bit about signature. I've showed some aspects of the handwriting, and now we will see what is signature. Signature is your public image. It tells us how people understand you. And handwriting is your self-image. Handwriting tells us what you think about yourself. And signature tells us what people think about you because that is your public image. So today as I had declared, 5 people can send me their signature on WhatsApp group. Whichever Yana's Healing Studio group you are available, send in your signature and I will select 5 people. Whoever is attending webinar right now in whichever group you are, send in your signature photo. Or you can send it to me personally if you don't want to send it publicly. You can send me personally. I will send the number. I just drop in the WhatsApp number where you can send. And if you are comfortable, you can send it in the group. You can send either your handwriting or your signature, and we will select five lucky people, and we will tell you what are your 3 strengths and what are your 3 weakness. This is a special gift for everybody, all 17 people who are attending the webinar today.
Ma'am, today's handwriting, ma'am, or before any handwriting?
Send something which you are written currently, no? Write something, send.
Yes.
Yes. So public identity versus private self. This always tells us when we ruled paper is okay, no problem. Any paper is fine. For this free gift, you can use any paper. So we may, it happens, right? I am very different person when I am alone, but when I go in public, I am a very different person. We all have such kind of nature. So that is why handwriting and signature, both analysis is very important. Public image is often glorified or idealized. We behave the way people want us to behave. We try to do things, we become a people pleaser when we are in public. Handwriting is our self image, it is our mirror self. And most people would not remember when they chose their signature. Do you remember when did you choose your signature? When did you start signing? Which was the first time you choose your signature? Yes, Mitaji.
After I got married, they asked me to sign a few papers and I had to write this new signature.
Okay. And before that, when did you sign for the first time?
I
Not
think when your parents tell you to sign a document or something,
okay.
and that's when in college or maybe 10th onwards when you
Higher
have to
secondary.
write.
Yes, yes, Menaka.
Yes, ma'am. In 10th only, ma'am. We
Yes.
should exact 10th only. But so many
Everyone.
confusion. I started to write short way. I don't know about that. So now also struggling for that only, ma'am. But I on another side I writing another one. But
Yeah.
all the banks I not properly. So
Okay.
I want to correct it, ma'am.
Yeah.
So only I want to your guidance.
Yes, yes, yes.
Mm.
So we do our first signature on our SSC hall ticket, 10th standard hall ticket. That is your first signature. And what we do when we don't know how to sign, how is my mother signing? How is my father signing? We just pick up one of their patterns and we start signing. All your signatures will be related to either one of your parent because we pick up that pattern from there. We see how are they behaving publicly? How is my mother talking to other people? How is my father responding when he is in public? We observe all of this and our signature comes to similar which either my parent has, either my mom or either my dad. My father used to encircle the signature, so my first signature was encircled. Your signature is your best affirmation. Why? Because it is your public image. And if you want to portray the same that you are within and as outside, then signature is going to be your best therapy that you can ever do. I will show the Hitler's case study as well on how Hitler's signature was when he was alive and when he died. Signature size. If we have a bigger signature, suppose if your handwriting is small and if your signature is big, then that means you have very good self-esteem. So for example, my writing is this size, but when I'm signing it very big. It's almost into 2 times of what my writing is. This means I have good self-esteem, I have good confidence. I can portray myself as a very courageous person. Very good leadership quality. You will always take initiative. You will always be proactive. You will take care of your team. Very big goals and ambitions. They will have very big dreams, very big goals, and very high ambitions. And excellent communication. Social nature will vary sometimes. They may like to be with people, they may not like to be with people. It may keep varying. But whenever they are with people, they are excellent public speakers. One of the traits will be they may be little dominant. So big signature size may be a little dominant at times because they start expecting a lot from themselves. On the other hand, if somebody has a small signature, the self-esteem is low, confidence is low, can't say what they want to. They will prepare a speech, but they won't be able to say the speech. They will also have a victim mindset, always have self-pity. ये मेरे साथ ही होता है हमेशा. Why everything happens only with me? And very poor team management, very poor leadership skills. Now I'll show you some of the signatures and we will analyze them. In the first signature, if you see, they have N circle. Now, the moment you write something and you put a circle, what are you doing? Tell me. Tell me in the chat box, or you can just unmute yourself and tell me.
Self-arresting.
Yes. So this person,
Restrictions.
correct, restrictions, boundary, centralized, correct. I will only do this. I will only do that. I won't go beyond. I have my own principles. So here the person has put N circle in the first name initial. So he has restriction on himself because he has put a circle on his name, on his alphabet. If he puts the circle in A and B, so first name and the middle name. So he and his father, the writer and the father, both of them have lot of boundaries for their own self. If they encircle the entire name, so the entire family will have a lot of boundaries around them. Now let me explain you the signature anatomy. So I'll share the whiteboard to explain that. Correct, self-arresting. Let's understand what does it represent in our signature. What is first name? What is last name? Let's understand all of it. So let me just do any signature randomly. Okay. So the first alphabet in the signature is should always be the writer's name. It should always be the writer's name, whoever is writing. The second alphabet is a middle name, father's initial, or it can be a husband's initial for married women. So father or husband. In our surname, the first alphabet represents mother, emotions, mother figure. And everything else in the surname, which is whatever the person has signed, this tells us on what does he do when he is not with the family. So it can be his profession, occupation, how he spends the time, everything. So this is how you will read a signature. This is how you will read the signature. Jaya, I have written on the whiteboard. Can you not see it? I can see some people scribbling also. You are not able to see the whiteboard, is it? Okay, let me.
No,
check.
it's not seen.
It was not visible? Okay. So Manolini says it is visible.
Now it is visible, ma'am.
Now it is visible?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Now it's not giving me a pen. Wait, let me restart. Now it is visible? Okay. So I'll just repeat about the signature, how to read. The first alphabet is the writer's name. This is the middle name. In surname, the first alphabet will represent mother figure. And everything else in the surname will represent about the writer's occupation, profession, how does he spend his time, what does he do in the rest of the day, and everything. So this is how we read the signature, which is why when I told you that if you're putting a N circle on the first name, that means the writer has restriction. If he puts on the first name and the middle name, that means the father and the writer have restriction. And if the entire signature is encircled, so the entire family has lot of restrictions. So they are not very open-minded, or they are not very welcoming. They may not like lot of guests coming to their place also. Now, in the second signature, in this signature, you will see it's multilingual. It's written in Devanagari and English. This is a big no. You should never have multilingual signature. Multilingual signatures attracts court cases. It can be any court case. It can be even a simple check bounce case. Any kind of litigation. And whenever you see multilingual signature, first you ask them, from when are you doing this sign? If the person says, I started doing it after my college, so that means at that particular time, in that particular year, they have had a major transformation, major movement in the life when the person changed his signature. So you have to first ask them from when are they signing. And when we have multilingual signature, it also creates confusion. They don't know what to do and when to do. Confused mindset. Underscore in signature represents recognition, appreciation. If you have 3 underscore after signature, the person has too many self-doubts. They are not confident about their work. Here the writer has written only his name. No surname, nothing. Which means he thinks that I can do everything on my own. I don't need anybody's support. They are very individualistic. They will never take any help from anyone. They always feel that I can do everything. And this is a short signature. So this particular writer will not know how to express or how to behave in public. And this particular D, the one that writer has written, is also called as DW, where it forms a small W at the bottom. So such people, there are possibility that these writers will go for love marriage. These writers will get into extramarital affairs in case if they're already married. And they are very the love language for them is touch. So they would always touch people and talk. These are the popular traits for DW. It is not wrong, Manolini, if you just sign only your name, but we need to know if it is helping your life. So we have to know what are your goals, what you want to do, and if it is aligned with your goal. Thank you, Anushri. This is the signature which is ideally recommended, but you should not cross your G, H, and Y. Your signature should be as simple as possible, going ascending, slightly ascending. So suppose if this is a straight line, then it should be ascending to 20 degrees, not more than that, maximum to 30 degrees. If it is more ascending, the person will develop cervical spondylitis. And their upper body will start paining, neck, shoulder will start paining. This is Amitabh Bachchan's signature. So Amitabh Bachchan is using small letters instead of his A, looks like a small A and not like a big A, which shows that he is a little modest, humble nature दिखाता है. And always your initials should have same height. If you see his signature, it's almost having the same height. And you should never have a backstroke. So if you're writing like this, you should never have a backstroke in your signature. It shows that you have to always start from the scratch. Even if you reach heights, there will come a moment in your life when you have to start everything from the scratch. So backstroke will need to be avoided. This is a case study of Hitler. So Hitler had this signature in 1906. And in 1945, when he died, look at the signature entirely falling down. It started falling down from 1920 onwards. So he became a dictator, he became a dominant person, right? He is known for this, and which is why if somebody is dominating, we tell them that you have a Hitler personality. So this is his case study on how his signature changed after he became the dominant person in his life. And the days when he died, completely the signature was going down. This is again one more example of encircled signature. These are some case studies that I have worked with kids. I help them to improve their handwriting and improve their focus, concentration. On the right side, this particular child was a dyslexic child, and now she is able to write effortlessly. These are some more case studies of children on how I work with children. So on the left side, if you see, there is a major transformation that this kid has. These are some testimonials that I have received for handwriting analysis, for coaching, for only analysis. So how many of you would want to learn this? How many of you would want to learn this professionally and start helping people? Disconnected writing. These days, school allow disconnected writing. They don't allow cursive. Yes, Menaka.
I want to learn, ma'am.
Okay.
In
Oh.
some schools, they allow split also, no rules, ma'am. When I say in research, the cursive is okay, but when children is writing split handwriting, they can't write cursive, ma'am. It is more effective. I
Cursive
am
is
seeing.
effective.
Oh wow, effective of split handwriting children. I gave some another exercise. They can't write, they mood off, they irritation and aggressive behavior coming, ma'am.
Yes. So the best and ideal writes these days school doesn't allow, like my daughter's school, they don't allow cursive. In cursive, we have to take care of the strokes. If you take care of the strokes, your irritation, anger, and everything will be managed. Yes, I will just explain how many days will be the course and everything. Firstly, let's understand what are the benefits. Why should you learn it? To have deep self-awareness, for signature and alphabet corrections. It's a practical tool. It's like a diagnostic tool for improved focus and clarity, for emotional balance, better relationship and communication, and it will align you with your goal and productivity. What are the careers? So it is not like if you learn graphology, this is one of the myths. People think that graphologist doesn't have good career. It is not like that. I started my career as a graphologist. Menaka is a graphologist. She is doing her career as handwriting coach. Avni recently has learned graphology and now planning to start a career. These are top 7 things which you can do after learning graphology. You can become a professional graphologist. You can become a personality development coach. You can start calling yourself as a personality development coach. You can teach graphology like the way I am teaching you. You can help HR and recruitment consultants for better hiring. You can become a life coach and a therapist because graphology is not about analyzing. We have graphotherapy. These are handwriting therapies to rewire your brain. There are 14 patterns that we will be learning. You can become a student and a career guide. You can help them for which career to take. When you mix graphology and numerology, you can become a career guidance, career coach, signature and business branding analyst. So I also develop scientific logo using graphology skill. If you don't want to learn and only want to get your signature analyzed and only want to know what should you be changing, then we have a special offer that this is only for 1999, where once you enroll, we will be sending you the guidelines, we will analyze and we will tell you how you should be signing and how you should write your alphabets. The second offer that we have is a 3 months guided therapy with an expert. So we will have weekly calls. We will have 3 months exercise. We will work on 2 goals that you want to achieve in your life. And we will be changing entirely all 26 alphabets, all the patterns, all the signature. Everything will be developed in 3 months and you will see a overall shift in your personality. And there will be weekly call with expert. There will be a daily practice sheet which will be given to you and continuous support for your development, overall development. And this is for rupees 12,000 or $158. This 12,000 is for 3 months, not per month. It's for entire 3 months. And if you want to learn it, if you want to learn graphology, if you want to start analyzing, so you will learn all of this. Who is rebellious, who talks irrelevant, who is a gossiper, who is superstitious, who feels jealous, who stretches a conversation, who is a frank talker, and 300 plus traits in the level 1 program, which costs you 9999. But you don't have to pay this. I have a special offer for you for everyone who is attending the webinar today. If you want to learn advanced level about mental health, physical health, drawing analysis, rice experiment, we will learn what is the rice experiment, what is the ambidextrous trait, what is the ambivalent trait. You will learn medical graphology, how to identify health, how to correct it, and what to do, and many more things. Who has knee pain, who has stomach issue, who has acidity, everything you will learn in advanced graphology, which is 16,999 or $224, but you don't have to be paying this. How to decode drawings is a part of advanced program. Whose father is working very hard, who has good finances, who has OCD, who should be learning this, who is financially dependent. All of this is a part of advanced program. You will be learning graphotherapy. You will be certified therapist. You will learn 14 patterns to rewire your mind. You will have an ebook for yourself. You will have a signature sheet for your clients and yourself. And you will get an ebook and start working as a handwriting coach, personality development coach, and motivational coach as well. This is pricing 15,999, but we have a special offer for you. So all the investment, if I compare level 1, level 2, drawing, doodle, graphotherapy, signature, everything comes to rupees 42,997. But you will not be paying this. The special offer, if you want to learn only the level 1, you don't want to learn entirely, but you want to learn only level 1 basic graphology certification program, it will be 7,999 only. You would get 2,000 rupees discount if you are enrolling in the next 2 days or $105. And if you want to become the best graphologist, if you want to become professionally graphologist, then comparing everything, advanced, basic, drawing, signature, therapy, everything, instead of 42,000, you will be paying only rupees 33,333, $438. You will be guided for your clients, and this will be approximately 3.5 months program. If you want to become a professional graphologist, we will be having classes every week twice. I will send out the links to you, and now I am open to answer any questions. Any questions if you have.
Ma'am,
Yes.
recordings will get,
Yes,
ma'am?
yes. Yes,
Video
yes.
recording?
Yes, you will, in case if you are going for advanced course, you will have
Yes.
video recording for 1 year. If you
Hmm.
go for basic level 1 course, you will have video recording for 6 months. And then you will have PDF notes. We will also help you for your clients. If you go for professional course, so for your first 10 clients, you will get expert guidance. You can send us the client writing with your views and we will review and tell you. And
Hmm.
after that, if you want to, yes, I teach scientific logo, but for that you need to be a graphologist pehle, because the logo fonts and everything is connected with graphology. So for scientific logo, the basic necessity is to learn at least the level 1 program of graphology. Only then you will understand the scientific fonts and the 5 elemental balance on how to balance how to balance your 5 elements using your font.
Okay. Ma'am, I have idea for whole course only. So
Okay.
I get in installment.
Okay, I will speak to Siddhi ji
Hmm.
and I will
Hmm.
tell you about it. I will call you and
Hmm.
then we will explain.
Okay, ma'am. Weekly means at what time, ma'am? I have also
We have
classes to
Wednesday 11:30 to 1:30 and we will start from 8th of July.
11:30 to 1:30
11:30 to 1:30.
morning.
Yeah, morning. 8 o'clock.
11:30 to
Yeah. 11:30 to 1:30 in the
hmm.
morning from 8th
Hmm.
of July every Tuesday and Wednesday.
Tuesday. It's okay, ma'am. I am
Tuesday and
comfortable
Wednesday.
for that day. So because I can't attend, I have school for committed academic year Thursday
Yes.
and Friday.
No, we have kept it Tuesday and Wednesday 11:30 to 1:30
Okay.
and you will get all the notes, recording and everything. For level 1, we will have 8 to 10 sessions. If you want to do basic graphology course, it will be 8 session to 10 session and per session will approximately be 90 minutes to 2 hours. And it's not like you would not learn everything. Don't worry. You even in the level 1, you would learn some of the things about some alphabets. You will learn to study entire page, handwriting pressure, handwriting size, pestosity, who eats junk food. You can tell by looking at the writing.
Okay, ma'am. So
So
I will take a whole course drawing and health related.
okay, sure. You can.
So I want installment. So
Sure. What I will do is you have the team numbers, right? So
Hmm.
you can just go ahead and tell the team how many installments are you looking for, how can you pay, and then the team will work out and give you the best deal.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. If someone wants to do the advanced course and want installment, please send a message to the team. We will work out the best deal for you. And trust me, you can see other graphologists, they teach this entire course for more than 55,000. Nobody teaches in such less amount of 33,333. We've kept it very, very basic. But once you learn this, you don't have to learn anywhere. You will, I have my ebook on Amazon. If you have Kindle, you can go through my ebook. Your handwriting speaks about you.
Okay, ma'am.
And send me your signatures and everything, which I will analyze
Ma'am,
and tell you about the 3 points. Yes, tell me.
I get a professional signature also.
Yes, you will get all the guidance. If you're taking advanced course, I will guide you for your personal development
Yeah,
also.
I want to be already I am trainer only. So I want to go in this deep.
You can,
So
you can go very deep.
personal development coach in this field only, ma'am.
Yes, you can do that. It is a very good field. I actually started as a graphologist. Then I
Yeah.
observed that people are not able to write. They don't want to write. So I learned numerology, tarot reading, other Vedic remedies, and everything.
You said no personal development coach. In
Personality
which field,
development
ma'am?
coach.
In which field for life skill or graphology only?
You can become a graphology personality development skill.
Yeah, that
You
only I
use all
want,
your
ma'am.
remedies. So what I do is you also learn spice magic, right? So
Yes.
from handwriting, now what I am doing, I see that he has pain. He has
Hmm.
relationship problems. So I give him
Ah.
spice remedy.
Yes, ma'am. I got it.
Yes. So
Okay.
this is
This
how
three
you
three
will
first steps,
connect
no?
and become a personal development coach.
Hmm.
So you will connect all your learning with graphology as a tool and then become a personal development coach. Yes, Bhatiji, I'll just open your signature now.
Okay, ma'am. Thank
And graphology is very beautiful. You can actually mold it with any modality. By looking at the handwriting, you will come to know he has health issues. You'll come to know he has emotional problem, physical problem. Yes, Menaka.
Ma'am, last year I did so many handwriting awareness with the mixed of graphology free session in government schools and or private schools. I done free session. So for last year I get state award also. So
Oh,
for this for the free session, awareness program, handwriting awareness program is I put the heading and giving free session. So so only I decided to go deeply in this only personal development.
you can. I have one of my student. She's from Kerala. Now she is also doing this. She learned and then she also did. I gave her all my material also. I told her take all my material, do your branding and use for your students. So once you take advanced course, the complete course, you will get all of this. So you can use this material. Now she is earning almost 60 to 70,000 per month by only teaching kids.
Yes, ma'am. I have
And
that
she's
instance. I will change
a
my logo, ma'am.
graphology. Yes,
Please.
yes.
I taking permission with you.
Yes, yes, yes. Sure,
Thank
sure.
you.
Yes, so I will open the signature that I have received. So I have Bhatiji's signature now. I'll open it. I've opened it on my desktop. I am not showing it on the screen. So Bhatiji, one thing is good that you are very optimistic. You have a ascending signature. So doesn't matter even if the life throws lot of struggle on you, you still have a optimistic mindset. You still have that optimistic
Yes.
mindset and somewhere you have this attitude of not giving up very easily, so you will not give up very easily on anything. You will keep trying
True, true.
until you see success. The willpower is
Yes.
also very strong.
Sure.
You
True.
have hunger
True.
of learning new things, kuch na kuch you keep learning, and kuch na kuch
Yes, yes.
mind is not khali, some or the other thing is always going on. The
Yes.
only thing
True.
is, after putting lot of efforts, also you feel that you don't get enough appreciation. People doesn't appreciate a lot. They don't recognize you. You may feel that I am helping them, but they don't have any respect for me. वो थोड़ा सा आपके सब
एकदम
माइंड में है.
एकदम करेक्ट है, एकदम करेक्ट है.
Yes. तो वो थोड़ा सा है. एंड हैव यू बीन चीटेड भारती जी एवर? आपको कभी किसी ने चीट किया है किसी के लाइक पैसा
Yes,
या
yes, yes.
ओके, तो वो
Yes.
भी थोड़ा सा
Yes.
दिखाई दे रहा है. थोड़ा चीटिंग टेंडेंसी. सो इट्स इजी फॉर पीपल टू चीट यू बिकॉज एट टाइम्स यू बिकम ओवर इमोशनल. यू गेट कैरिड अवे विद द इमोशन.
Yes. Correct है.
Yes. So some of your strength,
100% correct.
good willpower, optimistic mindset एंड लर्निंग. और वीकनेस में जैसे मैंने आपको बताया इमोशंस पे आपको काम करना है, थोड़ा कैरिड अवे नहीं होना है.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Yes.
एकदम 100% करेक्ट है मैम.
थैंक यू सो मच. आप आ जाइए सीखने के लिए.
Yes, sir. I will try.
यस
I
यस.
will try because ये मम्मी का जो
हाँ.
इलनेस है उसकी वजह से थोड़ा सा मैं पीछे हूँ.
यस
She is recovering. Let me see.
यस 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 श्योर. ओके, नाउ लेट मी. सो Anushri, are you here? Okay. Is it possible for you to switch on your video? Hi, Anushri. So, yes. Hi. Yesterday also you were there, no? Last में आपके ही question का मैंने बताया था आंसर. Okay, Anushree. So I have opened your signature. तो आपके signature में देख के let me tell you the positive points first. So the positive points is you are very ambitious. You have something in your mind. You have a dream to do something. आपको आपका नाम कमाना है. You want to create that kind of self identity for yourself. You are also someone who will grasp things. You are a quick learner. So some of the things you catch up very fast. And you have good balance in talking. At times you know exactly how to talk. But कभी कभी वो slip in भी हो जाता है. But most of the times आपकी speech में ना एक balance है, which is good. What profession you have? आपका profession क्या है? Unmute कर लो आप. Unmute तो allow किया है मैंने. You can simply unmute yourself. म्यूट हो गई हो तुम. Okay, no. Because unmute request is allowed to everybody. Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem. So you're a homemaker. So being a homemaker, what I'm seeing in your handwriting, the negative point नहीं बोलूंगी, but I see that there is a lot of unnecessary stress around you. Is it right now or it's been for some time? आप चैट में बता दो मुझे because you're not able to unmute. So I see that stress तो है and also I see that you have also been cheated. You have been cheated and the person is still connected. मतलब अभी भी वो आपके लाइफ में है. Because आपके राइटिंग में वो एक ए जो आप निकालती हो ना that shows that the person has cheated. And do you feel insulted? आपको कभी ऐसा humiliated लगता है क्या पब्लिक में? Do you feel कि ऐसा होता है कि लोग आपसे ठीक से कभी बात नहीं करते और in your childhood were you compared? Comparison वगैरह ऐसा. हाँ. तो चीटिंग का थोड़ा सा है एंड थोड़ा सा आपको स्टमक रिलेटेड कुछ इश्यूज है क्या? इंडाइजेशन और एनीथिंग? या तो वो थोड़ा सा लग रहा है. सो यू हैव टू यू आर वेरी सेंसिटिव एक्चुअली. इसलिए वो स्टमक रिलेटेड इश्यूज थोड़े मुझे दिख रहे हैं. सो टेक केयर ऑफ इट एंड वाटर इनटेक थोड़ा सा बराबर करना है. थोड़ा सा वाटर इनटेक कम लग रहा है. थैंक यू अनुश्री. So you can also drop in a review on how was today's graphology session on our Google page. So let me see Shailaja's signature now. Let me open. Where has Shailaja sent me?
Personal number, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Okay. So Shailaja. Shailaja, you're putting dots between your signature. So let me tell you the positive points. So the positive points are you are someone who is little straightforward when it comes to life. And you have consistency. You have been maintaining the same things in your life. So you are little disciplined, organized, you're following the same schedule, no change in it.
Yes, ma'am. You're right.
Yes. Okay. You're very good with imagination also. So creativity is something that you may try out. You would like to do that. So creativity, imagination is very good. You also have hunger for knowledge, hunger for learning new things, learning new
Yes,
skills.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. 10% right.
Yes. And what I see, the weakness is a relationship thing, which I already know we've already spoken. So I see that relationship differences in the signature also. And somewhere you have made yourself very aloof. So no socializing, no going out. I see that a lot.
Yes, ma'am, because of my schedule, ma'am.
Yes. And you
Because I
also
have to
have
go
to
to my
take care of
college
your
and
stomach. And you also have to take care of your stomach.
yes, ma'am. Trying out, but not able to because I'm born with the defect. I am very choosy with my food. Because of that, I'm unable to because I have very limited choice. I can't go out of that circle.
Yeah.
So this problem is almost since 30 years.
We will help. Graphology can help you in case if you're coming, then I will give you some things which will really
Ma'am,
help.
I'm ready to come. Actually, the problem is I can't afford my timing during nights because of my husband, and during daytimes I'll not be available.
Yeah.
So that is my problem. I'm interested to learn. As you said, I'm very much interested in learning many
Correct,
things.
correct.
I can't afford my time more than anything else. My time is like that. I'm blocked already.
No problem. I will give you one pattern which you can try for your stomach.
Okay, ma'am. Please do, ma'am. And if you want that, if it is a paid consultation, I'm ready to do that.
Sure, sure. I will tell you about that.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart.
You went on mute.
Anything else, ma'am, regarding signature?
The signature needs to be little ascending, so that will make you ambitious. Now it is straight and remove the dots.
Now, can I change it now suddenly? Is it possible? The documents and all.
See, you should not change the signature on your documents directly.
Okay.
Do that. You have to practice. You remember I said the signature is your best affirmation.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So you have to practice it every day.
Okay, ma'am. How many times, ma'am?
Every day, one page at least with the green pen.
My goodness. With a green pen. Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for being so kind. Love you, ma'am.
Yeah. Now let me, so Jeff has sent me his signature. Jeff, are you there? Can you come on the video? Jeff?
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, Jeff. How are you? Did you change your mobile number or not?
No, it's still the same.
Still same. Okay. So let me, so this is how you sign, Jeff. This is how you sign every time.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So see, your signature, the way you have signed is called as illegible signature because nobody can read what you have written apart from the first letter of your name. So this shows that somewhere in public, now this is about public image. So you may be misunderstood at times. You may feel that you're trying to say something, but people are not able to understand you. Does that happen with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And then you are also cutting your Y. So Y is one of the lower zone alphabets. So somewhere there is also some kind of irritation regarding the money, the earnings, the job, the profession. Is it correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The good part is, you are also extremely optimistic. So sometimes, even if some things are not working out, you still have that one little hope that everything is going to be fine.
True, ma'am.
Yes, that is the great thing that I see. You are also someone who will take initiative. So you want to take a lot of initiatives, but you don't get support. You don't have support. You think that there is a lack of support in everything that you want to do.
True, ma'am.
So that is about your signature. We need to work on it. Are you coming for the course, Jeff?
Yes, ma'am.
So I will help you design a success signature.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Okay. I've sent out the links in the WhatsApp and also, sure, Anushri, are you coming for the course or you can book the consultation for 1999? Usme, I will be able to guide you about the signature and everything. If you're coming for the course, then it is a gift from me. Or if you're not coming for the course, then you can book a paid consultation. Yes, Menika.
Ma'am, one time we can't attend the class means I get to recordings, no,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes. You have recording for 6 months.
So
Recording,
I
you
can.
have WhatsApp. You have seen how we work. Even if you send on WhatsApp, we will answer you in the group.
Yes, ma'am. I will send personally all the editing samples. So
Yes.
they are not don't know. So I'm not asking for only. So I know almost know. So
Yes,
I
ma'am.
kept it. So
Yes.
any other questions I will ask personally, ma'am.
Sure. Yes. So
Okay.
how many of you are coming for the course? How many of you are interested? Tell your friends and family, parents, teachers to please learn it. It's going to be a game changer. People don't have awareness about how powerful handwriting is. But if you just learn it and if you spread across, like so far, I have trained more than 150 graphologists, and 50 people are already monetizing. They are already monetizing through graphology. It's one of the best things to do. In case if you want to work with kids, then you can learn graphology, drawing, graphology, everything is going to be a great combination to elevate your skills. So spread a word, let's create more and more awareness, and let's change everybody and have this change your writing and change your life. So thank you so much everyone for your time today. It was really amazing that you all were listening to me so patiently, and I hope I have added some value to your life today. So please drop in
Yes.
a Google review and please let us know,
Thank
so
you.
we'll come up with more new things and new subjects for the webinar.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a great
Thank you,
weekend.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, please message me tomorrow's
Definitely.
appointment.
Message you, yes.
I want to talk with deeply. So only.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Welcome.